Hola, ¿qué pasa, gente? Nuevo día, nuevo vídeo. Como ya sabéis, continuamos la historia de este Rachel Suicide Foster, o como sea, como se diga. Yo me lo invento el título. Y, joder, empezamos bien, con soniditos ya de miedo. Y bueno, pues como ya sabéis, en el anterior capítulo quedamos justo aquí, en nuestro cuarto, que veníamos a meter la llave esa que encontramos en el cuarto misterioso que había al lado de la capilla. Pues encontramos una llave y veníamos a introducirla aquí en nuestra caja de música a ver qué pasa y si hay algo y si nos dicen algo y si descubrimos algo y no sé, porque esto es muy loco. Muy loco. Así que vamos a ver. La caja de música es esta, ¿verdad? Anda, medalla pequeña.
The 27th of December, 1983. The hockey finals at Missoula.
1983.
Us against Cold Springs High. We won by sudden death after a 3-hour game, and I got the medal for the most number of face-offs won. According to the papers, that was the night Rachel killed herself. Coming home, Mom barely had the time to pull into the garage that I was already racing up to you, waving the medal in your face, Daddy. I was so happy. But you had other things on your mind, right? And you and Mom started fighting. Voices getting louder. That long silence when she comes down the stairs with the suitcases and Mrs. Bryce tries to stop her. Mom's car stays here, and we leave with my Uncle John's. I never found out what started that fight. Mom never wanted to talk about it. Are you trying to, Daddy?
Jo, vaya historia tú. Hostia, día 9. Da un poco de susto. Cuando cambia así de repente y pone ¡fum! Día 9, día 8, día 10. ¿Qué está pasando en este hotel? ¿Es un sinsentido? ¡Ay, va! Estamos delante de la puerta cerrada. Sí. A ver, ¿qué pasa?
Irving.
Finally.
Estoy bien.
I'm okay.
I was dying on this chair.
Me asusté. No me voy a disculpar.
Let's keep going, if you want. Together. So, I looked around the entire hotel, and if there's still a chance of getting to the bottom of this story, then it's gotta be behind the locked door on the last floor.
Correcto.
In the attic.
That wing has been condemned for years.
I know, I'll be careful.
Okay.
There are too many things that I took for granted. It's as if someone was putting pieces of my past in front of me to show them to me under another light.
Who are you talking about, Nikki?
Mi padre.
Maybe it's my father. In my music box, I found the medal I won the night Rachel died. Dad could have put it there, and if he did, there must be a reason.
It all sounds insane.
The night Rachel died. Maybe I have to start from there. I played in that really long hockey game. But what was going on in the meantime? You remember that night, Irving?
I think I was at church with my family.
Church. That night we had a mass for the poor here. We held one every year. As usual, Mom volunteered to take me to the game, but she was so busy with the soup kitchen that I was afraid she was going to be late. I remember while she ran around, she ordered me to close the mezzanine.
You mean the intermediate floor above the reception? What's in there?
¿El piso intermedio?
Storeroom.
Un almacén.
Have you been up there?
No, I'd forgotten all about it. I'd better take a look before moving on.
¿Un piso intermedio? ¿Será mejor que eche un vistazo en él? En el que pone ahí a la derecha, coño, está cortado por la mano de ella. Es en el medio donde están las mejores cosas. ¿Y cómo llego yo a ese piso intermedio? Con la de vueltas que he dado por el hotel y me estás diciendo que hay todavía una zona que no he visto. Estás de coña, vaya. Aparte del ático, claro, que está cerrado. Piso intermedio. A ver, entiendo que esto es la primera planta. El piso intermedio. Cada vez que paso por esta puerta, suena el teléfono este, hace un ruidito. Qué cabrones. El piso intermedio. Ay, amigo. Solo podía ser aquí, donde hubiera un algo. Me cago en la leche. Maniquís. Oye, que en todos los juegos hay algún easter egg o alguna mierda relacionada con los maniquís del Doctor Who de las narices. Ahí va. Ahí va, ahí va, ahí va. ¿Qué nos está diciendo este maniquí, tú? ¿Qué nos estás diciendo, maniquí?
Irving? Hello? Can you hear me? I'm on the mezzanine, and it's a nightmare.
A ver, bueno, tanto como una pesadilla, pero bueno.
Everywhere. They're set up like in a scene. There's one with a hockey stick.
Ahí pone Nicole en el bate.
That's my stick.
Sí, sí. Es el palo de
You're
hockey de
listening
ella.
to me? Whoever set up this representation, I think they want to tell me that Rachel was killed? But why my hockey stick? Hello? Hello? Oh God, why isn't he answering? Irving, I swear I'm not kidding. This is a huge deal. If you can hear me, it's time to make that phone call.
¿Y qué tengo que hacer? ¡Ah! ¡Ay, Dios mío! Ahora me he giñado yo, ¿eh? Acabo de oír unos pasos justo a mi espalda, loco. Me ha dado hasta miedito, te lo juro. ¡Ay, Dios mío! No me metáis sonidos a mi espalda, coño. ¿Sales o qué haces?
Where are you, Nicole?
Ay, Irving.
It's about
Se le ha
time.
puesto la voz muy seria, ¿eh?
Did you hear my messages?
How many doors have you opened, Nicole? How many are still missing?
What? Are you drunk?
Ha sonado la campanilla de abajo.
Keep going.
Hello? Hello, Irving.
Ay, Irving, que desde el principio sospechaba de ti y no me equivoqué. ¿Estas botas con agua? Estas botas no estaban antes. Ay, amigo, que tenemos visita. Que ya no estamos solos, ¿verdad? ¿Qué nos pone el mapa? ¿Qué se esconde tras la puerta cerrada del segundo piso? Pues allá que voy. Pero no tengo unas ganzúas para abrirlas, ni nada. Ni una llave, ni... No entiendo. Ay, Dios mío. Izquierda, me parece, ¿no? ¿Habéis visto que ha vuelto a sonar el teléfono? Ah, no. Pues es por el otro lado, ¿no? O por aquí, por aquí, por aquí. Me parece a mí que Irving sabe más de lo que parece. Está abierto, me cago en la puta. Qué ganas tenía de entrar aquí, coño. Esta no se abre. Esta tampoco. Va a ser por aquí que hay cables, obviamente. ¿Por aquí podemos saltar? No. Hostia. Típico piso de terrorista, vaya. ¿Qué está pasando aquí? ¿Qué es esto? Ganzúas. Transmisión, pruebas, ingeniería de coche. Tiempo de Montana. Ana de Armas. Nicole Date. Universidad de Oregón. Instituto de Montana. ¿Qué es todo esto? Observar. Está vacío. Tiene que haber una cinta por aquí. En nuestro coche, ¿eh? Esta foto es de hace poco. Lo pone abajo en la fecha, tú. 12 del 23 de 1993. ¿Alguien le ha sacado una foto a nuestro coche? No estamos solos aquí, ¿eh?
Hello?
I imagine you found my room.
Ay, Dios mío.
What does all this mean?
That's a question I've asked myself many times. What does all this mean, Irving? How far do you want to push yourself? How much can you take?
What?
Ay, que Irving está malito de la cabeza.
Painstakingly gathered, every reconstructed piece, every little element retrieved from the dark. A photo, a hairband, a lipstick. It means remembering, Rachel. That's what all this means. I didn't choose this path. I had to do it.
¿Qué has hecho? ¿Estás de broma?
What did you do, Irving?
These walls oozed with memories. The memories get into the walls. Under the floorboards, they creep into the crawl spaces.
You're not with FEMA. You... Jenkins... You never talked to him. Your boss, the phone call, all those weird events. You were behind all of them.
Someone had to bring the last piece of the memory puzzle here. The most important one. You.
Me? I...
Your father wanted to keep you out of it. I convinced him that only you could resolve the equation, as he called it.
I don't understand.
How could you? Over the last few days, you got a little taste of what it means to dig around in the past. Hunting for memories that scratch away behind every wall in the night. We did it for years. Day after day after day.
All lies.
I have nothing against lies. I grew up around lies. But now it's time for the truth to come out. Finally.
¿Quién eres? ¿Qué quieres? ¿Quién eres, coño?
Who are you, really?
I want to tell you a story. There was an invisible boy. Like everyone, he just wanted to run on the grass, ride a bike, swim in the lake in summer. But his father had other plans for his soul. In his dark world made of silence and prayer, there shone only one star. His wonderful sister. A heavenly creature that spent hours telling him fairy tales in secret. She who told him what a free and strong man he would become one day.
Rachel?
She was like that. Free and strong. At the time, I didn't understand her dyslexia. Or what retard meant. It's what they called her at school. I could hear her cry. At
¿Cómo
night.
que retrasada?
I wanted to protect her. But I couldn't. One day, that beautiful, luminous creature met someone. A human being that saw her. For real.
No deja abrirla.
My dad.
Yes. And I was the invisible witness of what happened. A love. Simply A love.
Tenía un retraso,
Think
Rachel.
more, nothing less. But that love is too much, and it would be punished. Who paid for this love, Nicole?
Rachel. Rachel was your sister.
Anda.
Now I remember you.
Toma,
You were
Jeroma.
too caught up with your hatred for Rachel to notice the innocent little kid that sometimes tagged along.
No odiaba a Rachel. Sí, odiaba a tu hermana. En ningún momento ha dicho que odiara a Rachel. La
I didn't
Nicole.
hate your sister. I was just jealous.
Sí, es verdad. Celos sí que lo ha dicho otras
Doesn't matter.
veces.
Those days are over.
How could I have forgotten you?
I was raised to be forgotten.
¿Qué quieres?
What do you want from me?
The day my sister paid with her life for her love, we all died. We make up the history of the Timberline.
It was a tragedy. But you...
We all got frozen there, in that very moment, in that confined horizon of events. As you'll understand, as you've already begun to understand.
Eres el extraño del que me dijiste que me alejara.
I want to know what you want from me.
You have to keep going to get to where I wasn't able to go. You will be the new witness. You owe it to us. And you owe it to her.
Pero y entonces, antes cuando habló con nosotros e hizo como que se despedía de alguien y alguien le contestó, porque era una voz de mujer. ¿Cómo cojones hizo eso? ¿Y esto qué es? Ghost Sittings. Uf, vaya movida tú. Vale, tenemos un señor paranoico que se quiere vengar. Ahora se ha abierto la puerta. A ver cómo acaba esto, tú. Joder, que no para de nevar, tronco. Ahí va. Pasamos del piso de un terrorista a un lugar súper bonito. ¿Es necesario los sonidos fantasmales? ¿Son necesarios de verdad? ¿Qué significan estos dibujos? A ver. Conoce tu destino. Los amantes. Una llave. ¡Ay, la llave de nuestro coche! ¿O qué? Claire pone. Ah, pues igual no. Ranking. Rachel, Leonard. Leonard Checkmer. Rachel, Leonard. Está obsesionado, con nosotros. Los cigarrillos. Pensamientos de Leonard. Máquina de escribir antigua. Pensamientos de Leonard. Rachel. Pensamientos de Leonard. A ver, hay que ver algo aquí, claramente.
A few years have passed since I last used this old tape recorder. I think you were in elementary school. I imagine a testament should start in a poised manner. My dear Nicole, my favorite daughter, etc., etc. Poised, weighty, serious, irrevocable. I prefer asking you how you are. How are you, Nikki? You're probably tired. I can imagine. At this point of your journey, the marks and voices of this old hotel will have already whispered all their secrets. You've always been good at solving puzzles. In this, you surely resemble more your mother than me. Irving has always been convinced that you, only you, could surmount the fear and suffering that exuded from these hallways. We tried. We waited. We were terrified. We studied. We listened. We listened to her. But all the love in the world wasn't enough to decipher those muted vowels, those wide open eyes, those tears of light. In your time and space, in the here and now, I will no longer be with you. But it doesn't matter. Trust me, it doesn't. I have a new theory, Nikki. Love is and remains. It is in the wood you stand on, in the walls that keep up this hotel,
Who are you
in
talking
the air
about?
we breathe. And sometimes it hates. It hates those who didn't allow it, those who cast it aside with indifference, and those who can't recognize it. Stars still emanate their light, even after collapsing, right? There's a lot of light here. There's
Están
light
repitiendo las diapositivas.
and death. I want to free myself of all this darkness. I can no longer see the stars. I'm tired of surviving in this limbo. So, how are you, Nikki? I'm good. I will be good. Figure out what Rachel is saying, Nikki. She's here.
Averigua qué está diciendo Rachel. Asesina. ¿Qué cojones? El padre nos ha dejado un testamento post-mortem y nos dice que averigüemos lo que quiere Rachel. ¿Me estás diciendo que hay un fantasma? Que está Rachel por aquí en fantasma y que está intentando decirnos algo. Ay, 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 la llave. Coger. Claire pone en la llave. ¿Qué significa eso? La única llave que nos faltaba era la del coche. Me voy de aquí. Hostia, qué loco tú. A ver qué pone el mapa. Dentro del coche de Claire. Vale, hay que bajar el coche. ¿El coche de Claire qué es? ¿La cucaracha? ¡Ay, me cago en la madre que me fundó! Dios, quieren que me pegue un palo a la patata. Coño.
Hello.
Leonard was a very special man. His soul was big enough to love both you and Rachel.
I knew my father's soul better than anyone.
You were just a jealous kid.
Don't you dare try to make me feel guilty. You don't...
I just want you to get to the truth.
So why didn't you tell me about the truth?
Tell who? The Nicole who thought eating beans was the worst tragedy and couldn't wait to finish this business and run away, forgetting everything all over again?
You don't know anything about what my mother and I went through.
But you're different to when you got here. Now you can discover the truth, a truth that otherwise would have destroyed you. I didn't lie to you. I protected you.
Listen, I'm sorry about Rachel. I hated her and I hated my father, but I never wanted it to end
Ahora
like
dice que
that.
la odia. No
I
entiendo nada.
understand your pain. Maybe better than anyone. Betrayal, shame, death. My family was destroyed, just like yours. How much longer does this pain have to last?
It'll be over soon.
What else is there to know?
You want the truth. Well, I can't give it to you. I've already given you everything I could. Now you have to tie the pieces together.
What does that mean?
Your father always said we are the sum of the people we take with us, and you abandoned these people. Here, in this place.
Enough riddles, Irving. I'm tired.
Me, too. You're the only one who can give a finale to this story. It's time you open the last door.
Uf. Joder, se ha puesto potente esto, ¿eh? A mí me tiene con el alma en vilo. Coche de mamá. A ver, ponía a abrir aquí, hace un momento. Ah, maletero. Ay, Dios mío, ¿qué es esto? Me acaban de dar un trofeo que pone Pack Rat. ¿Hemos cogido una bolsa o qué era? ¿Qué hay en esta manta? Lávala, lávala, lávala. Era una manta. La lavandería está por aquí. No me deja interactuar con ninguna. Usar. Joder, qué bien hecha está el agua del grifo, ¿no? Ay, un aparato de dientes, tú.
Oh, God. How could I have forgotten? I saw everything. I was there. All the pieces were in front of my eyes.
A kid's eyes.
It was the same night
¿Estáis
as
viendo
the
el agua
hockey game
goteando
in
ahí?
Missoula.
Qué impresionante, ¿eh?
Reverend Foster was so busy with the preparations of the meals for the giving to the poor at the Timberline Church. And my mother, Claire, said that we would get back from the game in time for the distribution. She convinced my father to help the Reverend, and he'd come with his whole family. You and Rachel.
Yeah. I remember it like it was yesterday.
I couldn't find my stick. I panicked and I went down to the garage. Claire was there, red in the face. Her look.
Her look?
It was just a fleeting feeling. That's why I erased it from my memory. I had to erase it, understand?
What was in her look?
It just wasn't her. It was like a frightful creature. A disturbed, dangerous animal. I've never seen her like that before or after. Not even on her deathbed. And then she put her hands on her hips, exhausted. She smiled. And there she was again, my mom. I thought it must have just been the impression of a moment. I had the finals against Cold Springs High awaiting me. I climbed in the car, throwing my bag into the back seat. My hockey stick was there. Claire said she'd cleaned it. She'd cleaned it.
Go on.
No, I don't.
Go on!
We got there on time and I played. Best game of my life. And the last. Claire was on the bleachers encouraging me and cheering. And then I lost sight of her. For 2 whole periods, I think. And later, when I asked, she said she'd moved because Marty O'Donegal's father was getting on her nerves. But it wasn't true.
Just enough time to go back to the car.
Don't say it. Irving, don't say it. Don't say a thing. I don't...
La verdad.
I traveled all the way with Rachel's body and the baby she carried inside of her in the trunk rolled in the blanket. God. Oh my God. She killed Rachel.
Thank you, Nikki.
La Virgen. Mató a la
You've had
chavala
your
por
revenge.
envidia.
I hope all this gives you the peace
Que
you
su
were
marido
looking
estaba
for.
enamorado de ella.
I wanted you to help me uncover the truth.
You're saying you didn't know that Claire...
I was only a kid. Plus, she never wanted me to get to the bottom of it.
Rachel is here?
You know, I think she's still protecting me. But I'm grown up now. Now, we can all be reunited at last.
What? Wait, where are you going? Listen, we can work things out. What happened is terrible, but all the main players in this story are dead. Get it? Dead. We are still alive. We're alive. Me, you, we didn't do anything.
That's exactly what we did wrong, Nicole. We didn't do anything. It's beautiful here. Rachel told me about it so many times, but I never thought it was so beautiful.
¿Dónde estás?
What? Irving, where are you?
It's white as far as the eye can see, beyond the mountains.
Ay, Dios mío, se fue ya.
You left the hotel? But it's too cold. You'll
¿Has visto las
die out
botas?
there. Irving,
Ah, pues sí están
please.
todavía.
I've lived in the dark for years. You've freed me. And now I can finally rest in the light. I can go back to her.
Don't go. You can't. Don't leave me too. We have our drink.
It's not a goodbye, my tough, pragmatic, stubborn Nikki. We'll meet again. And another time. Beyond this horizon of events. Everything is...
Irving?
Joder, vaya historia, ¿eh?
Irving? I don't want to stay alone here. Everything seems to be becoming dark. I'm scared. Who's there?
Ay, Dios mío, unos pasos.
Rachel? Is that you?
Como salga un fantasma ahora me giño. Me acaban de dar otro trofeo. Alone. Alone in the dark. Uf, vaya historia, ¿eh? O sea que la niña, la Rachel, tenía un retraso, la pobre. Pero aún así el padre de esta estaba enamorado de ella y la dejó embarazada. Es que flipar, ¿eh? A una niña de 16 años retrasada y la deja embarazada. Ay, Dios mío. Y luego va la madre y usaba aparato de dientes. Y luego va la mujer y se la carga.
Yes?
Nicole, it's me, Jenkins, the attorney. Finally, I can get through. You don't know how many times I've tried. I can't hear you. The connection's bad. How are you? I was really worried about the storm.
I'm good.
Great. I'm glad. You're sure you...
Listen, I don't want to sell the hotel anymore.
What? Damned interference. I didn't catch you. What'd you say?
I don't want to sell the hotel anymore. You've been really nice. Your job is done. Thanks.
Oh, well, I see. Well, you're the owner, and you got every right to decide. But maybe we should talk about it in person. I want to understand. This kind of decision...
I'm back home. And I have to stay here. Forever.
Uy. Tengo que quedarme aquí para siempre. No me deja interactuar con nada.
You know, Mom, I was thinking about going to the lake. Remember where we went with Uncle John last year? Daddy and I started talking about the stars. You can't see them during the day. But they're always there. You feel like it? I would so like it. And we can have dinner at Doc Smith's diner on the bank. Rachel and Irving could come with us? What do you think? It would be so nice to be all together. Mom, Dad, it would be so nice.
Usar.
Wait, I did all that you asked me.
Ay, no me digas que se va a suicidar.
Stop it, please. Anger shouldn't rule our life. You said that. I'm scared.
No me digas que se va a suicidar llenando el coche de humo. Ay, sí, hay una manguera aquí, tú. Uy, me cago en la puta. Nicole, hija. ¿Estás cuajada o qué?
I don't want to die.
Ay, Dios mío.
It's getting dark. I can't see the light.
Apagar. Puedo apagarlo. Apagar, coño. Apagar. Uf. Esto quiere decir que tenemos varios finales. Este juego tiene distintos finales. Puedes dejar que se mate aquí o puedes evitar que muera.
I'll stay here with you, Daddy. Mom, we'll bring back the Timberline to its fortune together. We will be happy again, all together. Yes. Like a whole family. No more anger.
Uf. Se acabó. Me cago en la leche que los fundó. Los pelos de punta, ¿eh? Vaya historión, cabrón. ¡Uah! O sea que podemos decidir, al final del juego, podemos decidir si queremos que Nicole muera o sobreviva. ¡Mamá! ¡Qué juego, tú! Vaya historia. Bueno, gente, pues espero que os haya gustado. Hasta aquí el gameplay de la historia de este juego, del suicidio de Rachel Foster. Ha sido cortito, son pocos capítulos, pero oye, muy chulo, muy bonito. Y estos juegos así, de vez en cuando jugar un juego de estos se agradece mucho, ¿eh? No todo van a ser tiros y espadazos y acción, oye. Está muy bien, me ha gustado muchísimo. La ambientación, el sonido, los sonidos, los efectos de sonido, espectacular. Me ha gustado mucho. Bueno, gente, espero que os haya gustado muchísimo. A vosotros también, que le deis a like. Y nos vemos en el próximo vídeo, ¿no? Bye, Bombay.
I don't really know what comes next. I'm just doing my best, even though I'm so stressed out. Everything just feels like a test that I fail, so depressed when I can't seem to get